In a world where personal information is increasingly vulnerable to cyber threats and privacy breaches, encryption serves as a shield, allowing the public to safeguard their digital lives. Encryption makes people powerful, yet this freedom is under attack from governments across the globe.
As a mom, end-to-end encryption makes me feel powerful because it gives me choice over how I share my kid's information. It allows me to protect his privacy from anybody that wants that information that I don't want to give it to them. It gives me certainty that when I share a photo of my little guy, it's going to the people I want it to go to.
Encryption is empowering parents all over the world to help them safely navigate their children's digital lives. Children are more online and connected than ever before, accessing the digital world for education, socializing with friends, and communicating with family. As children of all ages use the internet, it becomes more vital than ever to ensure that digital communications remain protected. Encryption acts as a shield, allowing children to share, explore, and learn in a secure environment.
End-to-end encryption is a tool used by a lot of different services, and it helps to ensure that children's communication, their text messages, their pictures they send, their location information that is embedded in those pictures only gets to the people that it's supposed to get to. Encryption can help safeguard children's location information. But imagine there is a company that wants to know where your child is to send an ice cream truck directly to where they are. I don't think that the ice cream truck company should get to know exactly where my child is at any given time. Whatever company wants my child's location information does not have a right to it. And encryption ensures that it is not the default setting. As parents, we set up systems and tools and protections early in life that they aren't going to need until later, which is why I set up the norm when he was born with his entire family that they don't put pictures of his face online. And the same thing goes with using encrypted tools, making sure the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and the godparents and the friends know what your boundaries are for your child and respect them, and you have the tools you need to ensure they can respect them. I've worked with law enforcement as part of working with survivors of human trafficking. I worked for the Attorney General's office in California. I know all the arguments for ending encryption that are constantly used to argue this agency should have a back door, this law enforcement should have a back door, this corporation should have a back door. People who work at those places are people. They have just the same amount of vulnerabilities to becoming abusive towards others as any other human. They don't have a right to know what my kid says. They don't have a right to see his pictures. They don't have a right to know where he is. Encryption protects children in different ways at different ages, 0 to 13. In those ages, encryption protects children by protecting information about them that is provided by the people around them. When we're looking at the category from when they've got their first phone onwards, encryption protects them by protecting those 3 categories of information: their photographs, their messages, and their location information. Encryption is a good idea for a lot of people, but sometimes it's life or death. To me, it is very dangerous to teach children they are not allowed to have privacy for their own thoughts, their own ideas, their own images. That's not the way I want my son to be able to live.